Listen, marriage is between a man and a woman. I don't care what the world tells you. Marriage is between a man and a woman. And if you're asking about pronouns, God clearly defined it here. It says, and the rib which the Lord God had taken from the man, he made, fashioned, formed into a woman, and he brought her. So a woman is a her. And he presented her to the man. And then Adam said, this is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh, and she shall be called woman. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. And for this reason, a man shall leave his father and his mother and shall be joined to his wife. So marriage is between a man and a woman. Any other thing is not marriage. When God bannered her, he brought her to the man that he had yassered. Yassa is the man. Banner is the woman. The woman was fashioned delicately. So you don't touch what God has already set in place. My single people, listen. He that finds a wife, he that finds a wife, he that finds a wife, not he that finds a girlfriend. So that tells me, okay, that when you are ready to get married is when you go looking. You're not just looking for people to check out. You are looking for someone that you are hoping that this thing I'm doing will end in marriage. So if you are going to get married, don't just get up and just say, you know what, let me try this person, let me try this. At the end of the day, like Pastor K says, you have 13 exes in the same church. And you see, ladies, sometimes you guys really need to be smart. When your emotions take over, the problem is that your mind shuts down. That's how it works. Your mind shuts down, and you're not really thinking straight, which is why God expects you to be a woman under authority. God expects that you should have someone that can speak into your life. So whether your parents or your pastor or someone you respect. You know why? I always tell ladies in my church, I don't care what the guy is telling you. You can laugh, but I'm not in love. So I'm hearing very clearly, what do you do? And he says, oh, I'm just putting 2 or 3 things together. He can tell you that because you're in love. Everything he says sounds funny. Oh my God, it's so... What's that? My friend, tell me what you do. How do you earn money? What if you are putting 1 or 2 things together? What's that? So at those times, you need someone to speak. Sometimes it's even a friend that can tell you what's wrong with you. What's wrong with you? What he said is not that funny. Oh my God. Oh, he's telling me sweet nothing. Sweet what? Nothing. It's still what? Nothing. Let me tell you a secret. Don't tell anybody. When you're married, when you have problems in your marriage, they will tell you to go and pray. I'm telling you, I'm a counselor. We will do all this. So how does that make you feel? So how does that make you feel? So how does that make you feel? At the end of the day, they'll tell you to go and pray. Go home and submit or pray. That's all they'll tell you. But when you're single, you still have a chance to get it right. And if it's not working, you don't have to sit there and kill yourself. You can take your bags and leave because you're still dating. But when you're married, it's a lot more difficult than that. There are children involved, families are involved. There's an auntie who loves him, there's an uncle who loves him, there's somebody you gave money in your family, then they're rooting for him. Even I'm telling you, it gets a lot more complicated than you're thinking. By the time you think about how to split up your finances, how to get a new lease on the house, by the time you think about all of that, you just say, you know what, it's not that bad after all. It's just a few slaps. Let me just stay here. For single people, you need to get it right.